Thanks for tuning in here at Green Health National. Today we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts when traveling to Costa Rica with healthcare. There's certain parts of the country that is good and has issues. And what I mean by issues, sometimes certain people come to the country thinking, you know what, I'm going to live on the beach. But I have some chronic conditions that need attention. Sometimes the beach is not always the best place. They have great physicians in Liberia, in certain places, but a lot of times what you're looking for may not be there. So I want you to sometimes take a quick think or even ask before you think about the beach being your final destination if you have chronic conditions. Another thing that you also want to think about is that when you're considering Costa Rica as your final destination to live or get away from what you're thinking of you have from the States, you want to think about healthcare for those that you have kids. Sometimes that pediatrician or that specialist may not be that close to that area out in the beach. Why do I focus on this? Because Costa Rica is beautiful, but we still have certain areas that don't have as many specialists as you're normally accustomed to. You have that more in the Central Valley. Here in the beach, you don't have that as much. These are some of the things that you think about when you're choosing Costa Rica as a destination for healthcare, where you're going to go. Because sometimes, if you're near the beach, sometimes that hospital is at least an hour and a half away. And sometimes you just don't have that amount of time. Or maybe you want to go see a particular specialist, but you won't see him for another 15 days. Those are the things you need to consider. In the Central Valley, you have a greater variety of physicians and availability that you can count on. So these are some things and tips that I should tell you about when you're visiting Costa Rica or thinking of being at home, that when you're at the beach, think of this as that there's a lot of urgent cares, but if you get into a serious situation, sometimes that medical attention is about an hour and a half away. So think about that when you're traveling or you're thinking about choosing the beach area as your final home. I hope this tip helped you